Hi, everyone. Welcome to my next episode. This is now my third episode to my 4 week series. And I just love doing series because I feel like this is a series focusing on debt management. And there's just so much in this that I get to explore more on with you. So, this episode is called Staying on Track with the Debt Snowball Method. And I'm really excited to talk about this because I'm going to go into why is it so important to stay motivated, right? Like, why is it important to stay on track? And I'm also going to give you some tips to stay focused during this journey, overcoming some obstacles, and how to navigate through those setbacks. And I will be giving you a sneak peek in my debt workshop. So let's just jump right into it. Staying motivated is so crucial for debt repayment. And you may even ask why. Well, the road to being debt free is filled with obstacles and temptations. That's why. Staying motivated will help you to navigate these challenges, stay on track with your financial goals. And let's reap some of the benefits of maintaining a positive mindset during this journey. Think about faster debt repayment. When you're motivated, you are more than likely to make extra payments and also find ways to save money. That leads to faster debt payoff because you're focused, your mind is focused. Also, improve financial habits. The discipline that you will learn along the way is extraordinary. And the habits that you start to develop while paying off your debt can lead to better financial management in the future, like saving or budgeting, perhaps even investing. And also enhance credit score. Consistently making debt repayments on time improves your score, your credit portfolio, which is the most absolute favorable when you want to buy a home. They are going to be pulling your credit score and your credit portfolio and looking at the trends historically of how frequent and often you were paying off your debt. That speaks volume. Think about what financial freedom can look like for you. What does that look like for you? Is it buying a home or is it paying off your home? Is it sending your kids off to college or perhaps sending yourself off to college? Is it buying that new electrical vehicle or a new car or a new truck? What is it? What does financial freedom look like for you? Now, here's a few tips for staying motivated. Number one, you want to set some clear goals. And I want to emphasize on this. And I highly encourage you set specific goals, achievable goals, goals that you can actually reach. Breaking them down, when you break down larger goals into smaller steps, that can keep you motivated. So, for example, you want to save for a car, but you know it's going to cost you 50,000. So you want to break that 50,000 into smaller goals, smaller tasks. Maybe that's saving, a $200 a month towards that goal so that you can reach that goal in 2 years or 3 years. That's what I'm talking about when you want to break down your goals into smaller goals. Also, celebrating your small wins. I cannot emphasize this enough of the importance of celebrating small victories along the way. This is going to give you more motivation because you actually see the process and and reward yourself without spending money. There's so many different things that you can do to reward yourself. And three, you want to create a vision board. I think vision boards are so cool. Like I create a vision board every year. I look at it every 3 to 6 months and I just say, hey, have I met these goals? What am I doing to fulfill these goals? So I want you to create a vision board with images and quotes. And there's so many online versions that you can do, but I want these goals to represent your financial goals. I want you to have some visual reminders that can boost your motivation. Now let's talk about overcoming common obstacles. And there's so many of these. I want to address them right now. The number one most common obstacle is unexpected expenses. Now, there's so many different strategies that you can do to handle unexpected expenses without having to derail yourself from your debt snowball plan or journey. But number one is your emergency fund. You want to build a small emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses without derailing. An emergency fund will help to cover unexpected expenses. You also want to have a flexible budget. You want to adjust your budget to accommodate unexpected expenses and prioritize your debt payments. Also, removing temptations. Avoid situations where you feel that you can likely overspend or impulsively spend, like online shopping or window shopping. Also, set limits. Use cash instead of your cards. Maybe cut up your cards, except for your debit card. Maybe leave your cards at home. Only take cash with you for discretionary spending just so that you could stick with your budget. Consider part time work for a side hustle or sell some unused items around the house, whether it be on Poshmark or OfferUp or eBay. Whatever the case is, you can sell things like that. Also, another common obstacle is debt fatigue. It happens to all of us. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling tired of paying off your debt, not seeing progress, but setting short term goals that are more manageable will help you. Stay connected to your why. Why do you want financial freedom? Why do you want to pay off your debt? Why are you doing this? Track your progress, keep a visual record of your debt repayment journey so you can always go back to look at it. And I know another common obstacle is lack of support, but join a support group, either whether it be online or in person, where you can share your experiences and gain encouragement from other people who are in a similar situation as you, similar journey. Treat yourself with small budget friendly rewards, like, just for reaching specific milestones, like your favorite meal or a movie night, whatever the case is. Meeting milestones are important, and treating yourself is the best thing that you can do. Now, how are you going to handle setbacks? Well, first of all, handling setbacks, you're going to embrace them, because setbacks to me and failures to me are learning opportunities. You will learn from your mistakes, whether it be from overspending or impulsive spending. But the first thing I want you to do, besides embracing your setbacks, is I want you to stay calm. Don't get upset. Don't get mad at yourself. It's okay. When you have this mindset, this is going to help you to grow. You are growing. You want to improve your financial habits. You want to assess your situation that you're currently in, take a step back, evaluate it. What went wrong? What happened? What did you do that went wrong? Did you overspend somewhere? Did you impulsively spend somewhere? Don't do it next time. Determine what caused this. How significant is it? Why did you feel the need to have to spend on something? But lastly, adjust and adapt. Flexibility is key. If a setback occurs, just adjust your debt repayment plan. And it might mean that you need to adjust your budget as well, reallocating some funds to cover some specifics. But you want to seek support. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Reach out to your friends or your family or even financial advisors to coach you. Now, I really encourage you, register for my debt workshop March 27th, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm giving you an overview of my debt management, of just the whole entire overview of debt management. What is it? Why is it important? The benefits of having a solid plan in place. I will also be providing a free workbook to give you the ability to walk through each of the steps that I'll be covering, as well as some tools and some resources within the workbook to help you get through each of the steps. Now, I'm also going to be covering a 3-step framework, starting off with assessing your financial situation, going into building out a debt repayment plan, and ending with my favorite, my balanced spending plan. And typically, I only cover a part of this framework, but I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper into the second step of a debt repayment plan, which there's only 4 simple steps to that plan, that step or that overall step. And that is paying off your debt using my framework. So, I also have a huge pre sale offer to my signature course, which, gosh, this is going to encompass so much from beginning to end. And I'm only offering a pre sale amount to my workshop students. So you don't want to miss out on registering. So I want to recap and I want to close on this, but we talked about the importance of staying motivated. It is so important to have a positive mindset. Think of all the positive things that you want to achieve. Think about financial freedom. Think about where you want to be 3 to 5 years from now. Remember, stay motivated, set those clear goals, celebrate your small wins, create a vision board, and head on address those common obstacles. Unexpected expenses are going to happen all the time. Setting a small emergency fund aside for these unexpected expenses will help you with that. And again, debt fatigue. Debt fatigue is going to get you, but you know what? Stay focused. Stay on your why. Don't feel overwhelmed. If you feel like you have lack of support, join a support group and embrace those setbacks head on. Embrace those setbacks. You will learn and you will continue to grow and improve your financial habits. So, if you got this far, again, these episodes are just very short episodes because they're bite sized. And I just don't want to overwhelm you with so much information, but I do want you to stay focused. And so I express my gratitude to you, my listeners, for tuning in and supporting my podcast. And I also want to invite you to connect with me on Instagram, subscribe to my podcast on Apple Music or Spotify so you don't want to miss out on my next episode. But until then, take care and God